Hey everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jordson,
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
and what a wild weekend it was at Atlanta Motor Speedway. But before we get into all that, let's start off with our diecast of the week. Buddy, what you got for us?
Man, I don't. We're going to Circuit of the Americas this weekend. I don't have a car for Circuit of the Americas, but they're going to be in the great old state of Texas. So I have a Texas car, and we don't run Texas until September, so I'll bust it out now. And that is the Trevor Bayne Texas Race Win diecast from 2011. This is Trevor's first out of two Xfinity Series wins. So sad, but it was funny. He got his first Cup Series win before he got his first nationwide win at the time. So that's got to be pretty funny for him right there. And I always
Just
like to
like your
see
old buddy Justin Haley.
you shut the hell up. All right, we're starting off with Rockets. I always like the scheme though with the Mustang on it and everything, and it's just a cool car. I mean, he restarted third and on the final restart with 7 to go, and he beat Carl Edwards and Denny Hamlin. So he had a hell of a day right there.
Yeah, he beat some of the best guys that were in the Nationwide Series at the
Well,
time.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Carl Edwards led over 130 something laps in that race, and then he
Mhm.
he got beat by old T-Bane.
What a way to get your first nationwide win, though. That's pretty
I
fucking
want to
cool.
say that was Ford's 200th win in the Nationwide Series too.
Oh, really?
I remember they were talking about it on the broadcast, and they were like, "Well, I'm sure they thought they were going to get that win with Carl Edwards and not Trevor Bayne, but here we are."
Yeah. Hey, perfect car to do it too with the
I know.
Ford Mustang like decals on the side. That's pretty fucking
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Also, just these old Nationwide bodies. Oh,
Oh yeah.
I would kill to have them back.
Yeah. All of them were awesome. The Chevys, Toyotas, Fords, even the Dodges, like the Challengers were badass on those bodies, man.
They were all sexy. I'd kill to have them back.
Oh yeah. All right, so for my diecast of the week, well, Kevin Harvick announced he's going to be running the 29 for the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro. Pretty cool that RCR let him do it. So I had to bust out his Chicagoland Speedway win from 2001. Beautiful diecast, his second career win that he got. So pretty damn cool that they're going to let him run the 29 one more time.
No, hell yeah. That's gonna be such a cool thing to see it, especially to run it at a track like North Wilkesboro too. So it's just gonna bring all the nostalgia back.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so then some big news that came out yesterday. Josh Williams, he is going to be suspended for this upcoming race at Circuit of the Americas for his hijinks that he pulled at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Basically, NASCAR told him to park it in the garage after he brought out a debris caution from when he was involved in another previous caution. So he just parked it on the start finish line and did the old Antonio Brown peace out.
See, what I like about that though is that he knew he was gonna get in trouble, and he did not give a shit. And I like that he sticked with that mentality the entire time. He even yesterday when the penalty came out, he came on Twitter and said, "I do not regret what I did.
Yep.
I stand by what I did." So that part I love from Josh Williams right there. That was crazy to see. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. Minus in NASCAR, at least. Yeah, you got Antonio Brown, but he's a goofball.
Yeah.
But to have that happen, that I have never seen anything like that before. But hell yeah, Josh. Denny Hamlin's going to pay the fine. They already have T-shirts made for it. Just park it. He's on podcasts already talking about it. He don't care. He got in
Mm-hmm.
trouble. He doesn't care. He's sticking with it. So fuck yeah, Josh Williams.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, he was standing up for what he thought was right because, I mean, I think it was a pretty dumb penalty. He was involved in a wreck before, and then he had like a piece of what tape or something come
It
off,
was,
and it,
oh yeah,
yeah,
we've seen something like that before, and not get black flag for it. Chase Elliott.
yeah, Chase Elliott at the Roval last year when his bumper was like halfway hanging off, or was that 2 years ago? Either way,
Either way,
yeah, they let him get away with that, but yeah, Josh Williams, he just had a piece come off his car, and they're like, "Nope, park it, buddy. You caused a debris caution." Be like, "What the? Why?" This guy is fighting for every single position that he can get. Like this is one of the worst things that can happen to him. So he just said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna park it right there on the start finish line. Good for him, man."
I also just love how he was saying, I can't afford no damn fine. And he just doesn't care. He
Yeah.
did it anyway.
Yeah, he was yelling at the officials like, "Go ahead, find me. I can't afford it."
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But a lot of people were saying, like on Twitter, that man, if this was like Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, or Bubba Wallace, man, everyone would be calling him a bitch or a pussy. Or, but no, this is all the good old boy Josh Williams, Kenny Powers 2.0 inside of a race car, and no, he did what was right. But if that was Kyle, he's a crybaby.
Them damn keyboard warriors, man.
Hey man, Mike Joy's been calling him out the past couple of weeks. All right, and then there was a tire test at North Wilkesboro the other day. Drivers seem to really like the handling. Tyler Reddick said that he hopes that they don't repave it for a long time. They're gonna have to eventually when it starts falling apart like Atlanta did. But yeah, right now I think this All-Star race is going to be fucking awesome.
Well, I forgot who it was. It was either one of the truck drivers or one of the cup guys. They came on Twitter and said that there was a 3 second tire fall off, and that's what you love to
Ooh.
see on these kind of short tracks. So I think this is shaping up to be an instant classic of a weekend, and I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, I think this is really going to save the All-Star race.
Oh, absolutely. No dumb old Texas.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And so Atlanta was wild. The truck series and Xfinity series, they were both just crash fests.
Snooze fest.
Yeah, crash fest and
Snooze fest.
snooze fest. I swear to God, there was more caution laps on Saturday than green flag laps led. Um, but ridiculous. And then you can blame one guy right here, John Hunter Nemechek, taking out the leader of Jack Wood. I mean, no surprise whether it's Xfinity Series, Truck Series, whatever, man. John Hunter Nemechek, he's going to give you the bumper. He like him and Ross Chastain, they're best buddies right now. They know how to take out leaders.
Damn menace.
Damn straight. And then Christian Eckes, man, in that 19 Napa truck looked fast. He was able to get past Nick Sanchez and win the race. Like I said, this was a wild race that was just filled with wrecks and caution laps, and old Christian Eckes survived and got the win at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yes, he did. And then what? Haley Deegan, I think, got 13th in that race. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's a little bit of a building front going forward. Still don't
Little
know.
bit. She's 21st in point standings right now, so it's not. I mean, it helped a little bit, I guess, but that win there brought Christian Eckes up to first in the point standings, and Matt Crafton's second right now, and then Zane Smith, surprisingly, he's sitting in fifth.
Wow.
Yeah, so falling off just a tiny bit, but
I'll be back.
but we're going to Circuit of the Americas this weekend, and he won there last year. Hell, the 38 won there 2 years in a row, so I think he's got a good shot.
Oh, absolutely.
And then Matt DiBenedetto, he's had a great start. He's seventh in the point standings right
Oh, let's slow our horses here.
now.
Just wait, just wait. He's gonna have a good run, and then he's gonna say something stupid and piss this opportunity away too.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Alrighty, so then let's get into the Xfinity series, and yeah, this race broke the record for most cautions in the
Might
Xfinity
have
race at Atlanta.
been this might have been the worst race that I've ever watched in my entire life. For the
Yeah.
Xfinity series, that is. This was not good by any means.
No, not
No.
whatsoever. And it started off on lap two with was it Joey Gase and Caesar Baccarella. He was making his first start. With Caesar Baccarella making his first start of the year and got collected, ended his day early.
Well, yeah, what was dumb about this is that they ran under yellow for what, 12 laps, and then just red flag the damn thing. It just felt like we were
Yeah.
running under caution for 25 minutes at that point. Like I had the race on in a in a corner TV, and I swear to God, every time I looked up, they were still under caution. I was like,
Mhm.
what are we doing here? Like, that's
Yeah.
just not. Not only is that not fun for the drivers, but if I was a fan sitting in the grandstand there and I'm watching all of this caution bullshit, oh my God, I'd be furious.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go this past weekend. That's for sure. And man, more bad luck for Kaz Grala. Got into it with Jeffrey Earnhardt, ended both of their days. Kaz has had a rough start in that 26 so far in the Xfinity series. Hopefully, he can come out of it. I know he's a good race car driver.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. And then Josh Williams, we already mentioned what happened. This is when he brought out the caution for his debris and then left his car for NASCAR to pick up. And
What a legend.
I saw the DBC clip. They said he was like in the NASCAR hauler for like the rest of the race.
And there was still 140 laps to go in the race, and he had to sit there. And then he was saying that, like, he asked if he can go get his phone. They said no. He asked if he can go get his backpack. They said no. He said, "You're gonna park your ass right here." He asked if he can get a change of clothes. Nope, you're sitting right here. So
Dude,
yeah, he was
yeah, they were fucking pissed. How dare you make a mockery of us? Yeah, so Sheldon Creed, he is finally showing some speed. He beat his teammate Austin Hill to win stage one. Photo finish right there. So good to see that out of the RCR teammates. And old Mozak, he slid and spun, collected the 11, but Daniel Hemrick, he came out all right. He didn't really have too
Yeah.
much damage out of this one. And then Junior Motorsports, I don't know what the hell has been going on with them lately. It seems every week this year, one of like two of them have been connecting and just wrecking each other. We had Justin Allgaier getting spun by Josh Berry, probably the last guys I think that'd be taking each other out here. Really, the veterans of Junior Motorsports at this point, but not clear. Josh, that was a bad move there.
I have no idea what's going on. They have just not performed this year.
They miss
They
Noah,
can't
man.
they can't perform because they're too busy taking each other out. Like the 9 car has had a terrible start to the season. Brandon
Yeah,
Jones has been awful. Sam Mayer, he's been okay, but he's been getting into stuff. Josh Berry's been getting into stuff. Justin Allgaier's been getting into stuff. These guys just can't run one race without fucking with each other. And I'm sure Dale Jr. is finally gonna get to his breaking point and be like, y'all just need to calm the fuck down and get the job done.
yeah, exactly. It's getting ridiculous, and yeah, it's costing Dale Jr. a lot of money right now. So yeah, craziness for Junior Motorsports. Parker Kligerman, he won stage two, his first stage win ever in NASCAR. So cool to see that for old PK. And then Austin Hill in the 21, he became victorious as behind him, Daniel Hemrick was taking out Parker Kligerman trying to get the win. I cannot believe that
See,
Austin Hill held on to that freaking car,
uh,
almost connected with Parker Kligerman, but man,
Daniel Hemrick's plan almost worked to perfection. It so looked like he was trying to turn that 48 into the 21. It's a good thing the 21 didn't go around because that was going to be a scary accident if he did. But hey, man, if this is a Daniel Hemrick that's here to stay, this is a Daniel Hemrick that I'm going to start rooting for a hell of a lot more because we needed a run like that. This 11 car, ever since we stepped in this 11 car, we've had such shit luck. We've been running like crap. The cars haven't been good, but finally to come out of there with a second place finish. I know. So here we go again. The string of runner up finishes seems like
yeah,
it's gonna start coming back, but man, I'd take second over running 11th or 12th any single day of the week. But yep,
hey,
and
that's
then
how he won a championship.
that's how he won a championship. And then hey, Austin Hill, I don't know, I picked him on the show last week to win this race, and just for reasons like this, the dude is just so damn good on these kind of racetracks, and overall, just in general, the dude is fucking good. I
Yeah,
mean, he is without a doubt, he has to be the championship favorite right now. Like every week, that 21 car is showing up and leading laps, and he is at the front of the field doing what he has to do.
yeah,
And I don't see why that stops. He's just going to keep on going.
yeah. I agree with you right there. And hey, our picks go 1-2. You picked Austin Hill. I picked Daniel Hemrick. So pretty good day for the boys.
Yeah, it's about damn time I could breathe a little lighter on a Saturday with not coming in 12th place, having to fire up and become a keyboard warrior on Twitter.
Yeah, but Austin Hill, he still remains on top for the point standings. And Riley Herbst, this guy has been phenomenal so far at the start of the year. He's sitting third in the point standings right now. Chandler Smith fourth. We saw it early in this year that he is a contender for some wins this year. And then Daniel Hemrick sitting 10th. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a pretty start to the season,
Ugh.
but slowly moving up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Our second place finish didn't even move us up in points. We were 10th coming in and we were 10th leaving.
Yeah. So ever so slightly. And then Anthony Alfredo in that 78 for BJ McLeod. They're in 15th in the point standings right now. So that's amazing for a BJ McLeod car. And then Brandon Jones, he's sitting 17th in that 9 car. Just horrible start for that 9 car. And still, after a couple weeks of wrecking, Justin Allgaier only sits 5th in the point standings. So, not bad.
Racking up those stage points, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's really helping him out for sure. Alrighty, so let's get into the Cup Series race on Sunday. About time that we saw some speed out of the Blue Ovals. Ford qualified first through 8th place. Awesome to see that.
That was insane.
Yeah, especially for a quote unquote super speedway track. We usually see Chevy dominate, especially Hendrick Motorsports with qualifying. So cool to see the Blue Ovals take control. And man, early trouble for Bubba Wallace. Lap 10, he got loose racing Kyle Busch and hit the wall and pretty much a couple laps down the entire race, chasing the field. Sucks to see for Bubba Wallace because this was a race that he almost won last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one had to have been a bummer for the entire 23 team because this is one that they were probably circling as, hey, we can go out and we can win this. He's shown good speed all season up to this all season long, and I'm sure, and we know how Bubba Wallace does on these kind of racetracks, so I'm sure they were super disappointed with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Joey Logano wins stage 1, just kept the lead from the start from winning the pole. And then we had a 3 wide for stage 2 win. Tyler Reddick, Logano, and Cindric. Cindric won stage 2. So yeah, those are precious playoff points for him. And then number 4, Kevin Harvick leading the race with about 70 to go and gets spun by old Ross Chastain in the turn. He didn't even make contact. He just took the air off him, but still you don't get that close to a guy when you're in a corner like that.
Yeah,
But
pushing in a corner.
that's yeah, you can't push in a corner. That's just disastrous right there. So Ross Chastain, I am on the hate train right now, buddy. Thank
Welcome
you.
to the club. Welcome to the club. I was getting a little bit lonely, but yeah, that sucks for Harvick. That's now 2 weeks in a row that he looked like he was going to have the car to beat, and then not pulling out with the win. But I'm sure that him and Rodney have got to be feeling good because they've been building some fast hot rods over at SHR. The other 3 cars they're deciding not to show up, but the 4 car has been the car that's been showing up, and there's no way that he doesn't win a race or 2, or hell, even maybe 3 races this season. He's got race winning speed these past couple weekends, and he's going to get him one.
Yeah, he's been very consistent. I mean, before this race, he was in first place, and that wreck only dropped him down to 6. I mean, that big drop, but still, not bad right now. So yeah, sucks for Kevin Harvick. But moving on, for more SHR drama, Eric Almirola was leading this race, and he had a tire go down. Sucks to see for him. Another driver that we thought would have a really good day here. He's really good at these super speedways.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Almirola's had tire issues.
Yeah, his
He has,
tire fell off last week.
not good, not good.
No, need to get it figured out with these tires. And Brad Keselowski, he was so close to victory. He was leading with 1 lap to go. A little too late on getting the block done on Joey Logano. Logano came around and got the victory. First win at Atlanta Motor Speedway for Joey Logano. Pretty huge for him. He grew up racing at that track on the little oval there on pit road. So really cool to see that for 22 Joey Logano.
Yeah, that was cool to see, and it was just kind of Brad Keselowski said it best. It was just almost kind of like refreshing to see a race like that coming to the checker, ending under green, no big wrecks, no
Yeah.
nothing. And it's kind of funny because Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano, they like to stir shit up on the super speedway kind of racetracks, but no, they raced it clean, and that was refreshing to see that there was no big wad up on like the last lap or anything like that. That was just a good race to the finish and a good race in general, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I was really impressed with this race. Wasn't a big caution fest like the last two races were with the Xfinity and Truck Series. A lot better than last year, I will say. I mean, I was there in person, so I enjoyed it regardless. But um, yeah, it was great. You know, this is a new kind of racing that we're getting here with these drafting 1.5 tracks. Hopefully, this will be the only one.
Yeah,
But I,
just
yeah,
keep it the
but
only one, and I think what worked well too is that this one was 100 miles shorter than the race last spring, so that was also good to see as well.
yeah. And one positive things that like drivers were saying that it's getting harder to drive this track now. Like they have to control their car more. So that means that this track is aging like pretty fast right now. So I got high hopes for this track. I think it's going to be a lot more fun here in a couple more years. Like we see it all the time when they repave a track. It sucks for the first couple years when we're trying it out, but they're going to get used to it. They're going to wear it down and we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have much better racing here in a couple years. Alrighty. So Joey Logano, he's on top in cup points right now, and Christopher Bell's in second, Ross Chastain third, Brian Blaney fourth, and Brad Keselowski fifth. Brad Keselowski has been on fire this year, been phenomenal. Yeah, he almost won the race on Sunday. He's had race winning speed all year. It seems like almost every race. Excited to see that 6 car and even the 17 car come alive.
Yeah, I think he's the only one this season to lead a lap in every single race. So that they're starting to pick things up over at RFK, and that's something that is going to be good to see because did not have a good year at all last year. That was
No,
one he's going to want to forget. Hey, it was his first year as a team owner in the Cup Series, and now this is going to be already here 5 races in to year number 2, and things are going well.
yeah, going phenomenal for that 6 car. Yeah, it was pretty funny too. I don't know if you saw it when he got right out of his car after the race. He
Had
went,
to take a shit.
yeah, beelined it for the porta potty. I guess he forgot to lock it, and old Denny Hamlin had a surprise.
Hey man, you said it smelled like King's Hawaiian rolls in there.
Oh my god! Oh, what a
Hey,
sight that would be.
when you gotta go, you gotta go. He decided not to sacrifice the fire suit. He was like, "No, I'm gonna make it."
No, not gonna pull a Tony Stewart. Yeah, so pretty good day for Brad Keselowski. Love to see that. Um, so yeah, you got anything else to add before we end the show here, bud?
No, it was an entertaining cup race, a lot better than I think last year's event went,
Mm-hmm.
and just looking forward to see what's coming next. Like, does Toyota not have a win yet?
Nope. Nope. This is
Uh,
the first non-Chevy win.
This is the first non-Chevrolet win, so I guess the question going forward now is when's Toyota going to get them one on the board here? So we're going to Circuit of the Americas where they can certainly get it done there, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, but it's been Chevy the past 2 years as well down in Circuit of the Americas with Elliott and Chastain. So Toyota's got to pick up their game coming over here
Oh,
at the road course. So should be exciting.
hell yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't yet, make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel. And you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. So that'll do it for us. I'm Ian Jortson,
Now I'm Nick Kinsel.
and we'll see you guys next time.